Yes. Petitioner. None appear for the petitioner even up to second round. Chair. Just after 3 weeks. Sustained.
May please, I'm sorry, because I was not there on the first call. Because the incident occurs.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. Because case of circumstantial evidence, incident occurs outside a mandir. There are no independent witnesses that are examined. What is put against me, Milos, is motive, that I had a strained relationship with my wife.
That's right, but there is no injury suffered by you. They come and kill her. What was the motive?
Yes. I'll try and
you did not intervene to save her.
So
he was with you.
As far as my injuries are concerned, I get an injury on my wrist.
That's all.
No. High Court can be self-inflicted. It may have been self-inflicted. That is not the doctor's view.
Not going on that field.
Yes.
We are looking forward about a natural conduct of a man with whom his wife is going on.
That's right.
We are perceiving that.
I also asked myself, with the Lord's permission, the same question.
We are saying, commanding our mind, you go on the spot.
I'm grateful.
Situation, this incident is taken.
I'm grateful. I asked myself the same question.
Mind.
Yes.
Mind reaches there.
Yes.
Going on a motorcycle, wife is sitting behind. You say, some people assaulted. All right. What would be your first and foremost, should be a first and foremost conduct?
I lodge the Dehatinals. I am the one.
FIR lodging is the first thing you have to do.
I am the one, Milos.
You made all attempt.
Milos, if I was the culprit, I would have, Milos.
You made all attempt.
My conduct would have been.
You made all attempt to get turned hostile, the independent witnesses. Then you made an attempt.
Oh, Lordship are at the incident right now. Milos, that is later.
That the parents of the wife should turn hostile. All right.
That is not motive. That is motive. Milos, that is only a strained relationship. Milos, that is only a strained relationship. Kindly see the gaps. Recovery, Milos, 2 days later after my arrest.
Now you want bail also? Because 13 years is
13 years. I have suffered.
Pursue that.
I have suffered.
Then we have to dismiss.
Milos, then would you Lordship grant me leave? Grant me notice, Milos, I'll take my chance.
Okay, chance. Take a chance. We'll see from the report.
Lordship, please. I'm very.
To go to that extent.
Yes, I'm very.
Nothing more. Otherwise,
I'm great.
We have understood. You made all attempt. All independent witness turned hostile. It is only PW7. Unlike which has come to the rescue of last scene. Yes, they were seen in the night sitting there. Sorry. Can we see the entire thing? Then we'll find out what is the reality.
Lordship may call for it. Lordship may call for it.
Delay control. Should notice. Returnable in 6 weeks. In addition, standing counsel for the state of Chhattisgarh. The state of Madhya Pradesh. State of Madhya Pradesh. Sorry. State of Madhya Pradesh.
I'm deeply blessed. Record.
No, record the answer.
Record. I'm very grateful.
Please, my lord. Please, my lord. Yes, my lord. I have the instructions. My client would deposit the pay his wife the sum of 10 lakh 56,660 rupees.
Within 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks, my lord, my only prayer request to the honorable.
Deposit here in the court. Then we'll pay. And you further deposit, you are calling the wife litigation expenses for her. Okay. You should notice. To the क्या लिखा है? Show notice. subject to deposit of rupees 50,000 towards litigation expenses for the respondent.
My lord, 1 5.
1 week. 50,000
For litigation.
for litigation expenses to the wife. Full stop. Within a week. Full stop. Next, by way of interim relief, it is directed that subject to deposit of rupees 10 lakh 57,000 within 2 weeks from today. The warrant as issued shall remain suspended. Full stop. It is made clear here that in case the amount as directed has not been deposited, this SLP shall still dismiss without further reference to the bench. Please stop. Read. We make clear spell the proof of deposit of litigation expenses and the amount being brought to the notice of the registrar concerned within the time so specified. Otherwise, the SLP filed by the petitioner shall stand dismissed without further reference to the bench.
My lord, may I request for the order today?
CC. Parami.
21.
Yes, I'm requesting for a short passover in this matter. We are led by learned ASG SV Raju. He's on his leg in court 3.
Yes, chief.
Your Lordship. Your Lordship. Clear, Your Lordship, you should.
Milad, sir, requesting for a short passover.
All right.
SPM. Grateful.
My lord, I am appearing for the respondent number 6, my lord. I am seeking, my lord, 6 week time to file the counter.
It's a very.
Consideration bail. 6 weeks time. What is the player in the SLP?
Blood
My
What
lord,
for?
respondent number 6, my
The
lord.
notice was issued only
Why?
against respondent number 6.
Why 6 weeks?
My lord, I have to file the counter update.
File it. Why you have not filed by this time?
My lord, I have filed the Waratnama just yesterday, my lord.
No, what is the
File it within a week.
prayer in the SLP?
We are seeking.
My lord, he is seeking cancellation of the anticipated bail, my
So
lord.
you are not in a hurry. He is in a hurry.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Huh? Why not 6 years will be granted?
My lord, at least 4 weeks, my lord.
Really? Why 6 years? 6 years?
Only 1 week. Okay.
Please.
My lord, I have to procure my lord document, my lord, from
If
the.
you want to procure whatever you want to do it. Otherwise, we'll hear it. All right. When the notice was issued, let us understand now you want then. We start asking everything.
If
19/4/24 notice was issued. We are in August. 3.5 months left.
we had to make a dusty service also, they refused the dusty service also.
All right. Now you have come forward.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. So and so appears on behalf of respondent number 6, who prays for and granted a week's time to file the counter affidavit. In the interest of justice, prayer is allowed. To stop in case the counter is not filed within the time as specified. This SLP may be heard on the basis of the counter filed by the state government. On the basis of taking note of
You have filed?
I'm filing due to course of the day, my lord.
filed by the state.
Public.
There is a madam. Mr. Brigadier Brigadier of
2 weeks.
from his firm.
May I please lordship?
Yes, please.
That those batch of cases relate to the grant of pay scale. They say that we are entitled to UGC pay scale.
But there is already a judgment of this court which has been directed to be followed.
Similar.
That is wrong.
No,
The
there
court
is-
only said you consider in terms of the judgment, that's all.
You see what is the nature of
No,
direction.
Millard, let me
You
just,
see, please,
Just see.
nature of direction. Please,
Just
we will look into. We have no problem in that.
if press application
Just
that was
see the-
filed yesterday, you will
Just
accept
see.
my absent. So Millard, they stand on a different footing.
What
They are
we are
the,
saying
Yes.
is,
my lord.
what is the direction? Kindly see the nature of direction. There is a judgment. There is earlier a judgment.
Mahanti's case,
That judgment of Mamta Mahanti was with regard to under qualified teachers. And that has been clarified by
Said here,
that you
what is the
decide,
direction?
you decide in terms of Mamta Mahanti.
What is wrong in that?
But
But
I
that's,
just,
no, just, we can do that. No issue. Lord, we can consider it in the.
that is the only direction.
Why you have come here?
Why did you file it?
Lord, actually, those batch of lecturers, they are not entitled to the UGC pay scale. They
Yeah.
were-
Can we
they were-
decide here?
That's
And there is
correct.
a direction of consideration by the state government.
Let that state decide. Let.
This is what the direction is.
That's correct, Millard.
Yes, ma'am.
Then why did you file it?
Millard, actually, there is a confusion. Let me just
Oh.
explain. There are
Confusion?
batch of lecturers. Those who are.
For confusion maybe
Millard,
how it can
without,
be, how
Millard,
it
that's
can be.
41 you will accept.
Why we should entertain and why we have issued a notice in this matter, giving it pending since more than 2 years here for no reason.
Millard, I don't have any problem
No,
to
sorry.
consider it, but the question is.
Why did you not
that it
consider?
has huge financial implication.
Again.
It around
In every
1,000
case,
crores.
we can be understand. Your employees are working with you.
That's correct.
You promulgated your
They're
rules.
management employees. They're not the government.
Maybe
Millard.
management
whatever is-
employees, but are they serving
Granting aid.
Granting it.
grant in aid? Who is making a payment of grant in aid?
My lord.
Who is supervising the grant in aid?
We may not grant that as a block grant to the respective governing bodies, allocation by way of annual budget. They, may not, that is the pay
You
scale.
don't want to listen us.
My lord. No, I'm sorry.
In every case we see, the problem is created by the government. And final argument at final stage is
Use
say financial.
Sir, I understand.
Create a problem, you start a trouble, and all right, finally when this trouble comes to your own head, sir,
No, Millard, there is no trouble here.
no trouble.
Rather, they are well off.
Then why are you before this court if there is no trouble?
No, Millard, because of the judgment of the honorable single judge. That is why that disturbs us. We are here.
We are now, you are against the single bench order. Where did you file appeal?
Millard, we filed.
And the single bench, what the single bench said?
Single bench, this particular para, Millard, page 41, you will accept.
Against the single bench order, any intra-court appeal is maintainable? Why did you jump to this court?
It is there, Millard. Like,
It is-
Why did you jump to this court? Why? Answer that also.
May I answer that?
Yes.
This is a batch of matters.
Why did you file directly in this
I'll just
court?
tell your lordships. There are matters which have been disposed of by the division bench also. So when you your lordship,
Direction is that only that consider in terms of Mohanty's case?
no, my lord, they have given observations in the impugned order and then said that dispose it off in terms of Hamta Mahanti. Your lordship, look at the observation that 1489 is not with regard to an individual but to an institution. That is where the problem lies.
Millard, there is a cutoff date. The teachers, those who have been appointed prior to that cutoff date, 129, which has been held to be valid by the judgment of this honorable court way back in 1998, in Ashwinida's case, they give a go back to it and say that irrespective of the date of joining or irrespective of the entitlement of the college concerned, they will be getting the UGC pay scale. That disturbs us. But they are being paid a particular scale of pay, which is called the state scale of pay. That is also, Millard, the UGC, Millard.
Let's kindly read the directions. Read the directions. Operative part of your.
Yes.
Kindly read the operative part of your.
Page 41, you will.
42.
Page 40.
2, my lord.
Kindly see the operative.
No, Millard, that was rejected. You will have to make a That was
In
rejected.
view thereof, the director higher
41,
education.
41,
Just a minute.
41 is para 13.
41. Yes.
Onwards, my lord.
No, Millard, para 12, 4-5 lines below. But here in the instant case, rejecting the claim of the petitioner by the impugned order,
Leave aside that you read the final direction, order had to be set aside.
This court think it proper to remit the matter before the authority by following a ratio.
So that we will consider a phrase, but this one.
No, but this has pleased to remit the matter back to the secretary of the concerned department to take a decision in accordance with law. Examining of the factual aspect.
This is disturbing us, para 40, page 41. Para 12 towards the
So many
last.
things are disturbing.
Court here in the instant case rejecting the claim of the petitioner by impugned order on the ground that the petitioner has came into granting fold being covered under direct payment scheme after 1489. That is the cutoff date. But here is the thing. That is what is disturbing us. This cutoff date has been held to be valid by the judgment of this court in way back in 1998. And this court already laid down the law. Mamta Bahanti is your Lordship may say that without being influenced by this observation. We'll consider a phrase.
Placing that.
This is quite obnoxious, this part. 1489 has been held to be valid. Already in 1998, Supreme Court Justice Wadhwa and Honorable Justice Sujata Manohar were since 1988, my lord. That is already a cap.
But my learned friend says 1489, the cutoff date has been to be found to be not unreasonable by this court, although High Court said unreasonable. What is that 1489?
No. You are satisfied that your representations are decided in terms of Mohanty's case?
No, my lord.
No.
No. I tell you, Lordship, what has happened. What has happened is this.
Then all right, then we cannot leave.
My lord, I tell you, 1489.
Then we cannot leave, then that's all.
My lord, if Lordship cleared 2 minutes, my lord. 1489 was applied to the institutions who have got concurrence at
The examination then.
Well, your Lordship, look at the judgment is there. I can read the judgment. They have said so. Sujata Manohar, Justice Sujata Manohar said so.
That we will not entertain. We'll see after
Well, the problem, I tell you, Lordship, the problem is the problem.
Then we'll look into it.
Well, I
Clear
tell
all these matters.
well, the problem is this.
Problem are
Few people have died.
today we don't know where the problem lies.
Well, I tell you, Lordship, what the problem? Many people have got, many lecture have got on the basis on this judgment, or many people have got it. It is only somebody in the secretariat says, no, this is the interpretation.
Let us understand.
Not
Yes.
correct.
I tell you, Lordship, what has happened.
Absolutely.
Making a statement many people got.
Yes.
In which counter you specify
I have said so, my lord, in my counter.
counter
Yes.
this trend, this direction, position was this.
Yes.
He has been granted.
Yes, yes, my lord. I saw your Lordship the chart.
Where is the paper?
Show that parity.
Where the counter?
In which case we have
Nobody has.
My lord, in this very first case, we have filed a counter. Your Lordship, look at my counter. Look at the annexure, my lord. I have given the annexure itself. Where is the annexure?
Respondent number 1.
Respond number 1.
There is no annex.
There is no annex, there is this.
I have given, my lord, your Lordship. Compilation. In the compilation, I have given.
Giving compilation to the document which is not on record.
Because, my lord, I tell Lordship, on the basis of this judgment,
Please, we are not interested.
my lord,
Please let us understand that where you specify that this man appointed on so and so date extended this benefit. I appointed on so and so date. I have not been extended this benefit. I am at par with this man. And in this case, SSP dismissed. Please show this.
Absolutely.
my lord,
Answer.
43.31 in the calculation stated.
43.31. So in item number 1, there is no like this. No pleading like this.
no, there is,
And no document like this.
there is a pleading, my lord.
My lord, sir.
We'll go by one by one.
I'll just take your, I'll tell your lordship that. Lord, let me see my counter. I have taken a point. I know that. It's not my paper.
That is London Senior, you are appearing in which case?
Yes, my lord.
Are you not appearing in this one, serial number 1?
Yes, I am appearing, my lord.
So you can say that it is not my case.
No, it's not my case. This is my case. I have taken a specific plea. Yeah, there.
Another SLP, which was rejected by the High Court, the similar plea, they came to Supreme Court, the private party, SLP was also dismissed. I have given that, my lord. High Court denied also. Some cases have been allowed, my lord. They stand on a different footing altogether.
My lord, your lordship will see, I have got it.
Equating themselves with the regular records.
Page 194, para 11, I've said so. The chart I have produced in the year. It is respectfully submitted that another vital aspect of the matter for consideration in this case is that whether the respondent can be discriminated on the guise of the so-called cut-off date 1489 as prescribed by the government resolution dated 6/10/89, when many of the lecturers who have appointed and brought in the fold in aid after 1489 have been extended the benefit of UGC.
No, it's a vague pleading total. No details.
Well, details I have filed in my...
Oh, yes.
Well, I have filed it. Well, the problem is this, my lord. If your lordship look at the cut-off date, the coverage, if your lordship look at that circular itself, kindly look at the circular.
Again, if wanted.
One paragraph in item 23.31, counter affidavit of clear statement.
We have to see all the cases simultaneously what we can do.
Lord, since your lordship is granting leave, Lord, I don't want to say anything. Can your lordship fix a particular date? But the problem is that the teachers are already retired.
The respondents have not been served. Madam, respondents have not been served. Some of the respondents. Please check it from the office report.
Office report says everything is complete. That's the office
In this
report.
batch, everything is complete. Service.
In this batch,
Other cases also.
other cases where it is not served out. Other cases which has been detached.
Counter filed by everyone.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, please kindly check the office note.
Oh, yeah. No.
Counter has not been filed by everyone.
Yeah, not have been filed. The office report says.
I have.
When some cases are listed in other bench also.
No, my lord. I tell you, lordship, it came up.
43 minutes. Item number 43 before this bench.
My lord, it came up.
Identical.
It came up before your lordships. Your lordship directed those who have been served, it will be listed in separately. Those who have not been served will be separately listed. That is your lordship's direction. Because that service was not complete. Some of them have died, legal representative, everything has come out. It will be delayed the process only.
There is that case.
Well, that order is there, my lord, your lordship's order. Your lordship's order in this matter.
In this case, this batch service is complete.
Complete, my lord. Counter has not been filed in some cases, your lordship is right.
taking steps to complete service in the other case.
Milord, I have been telling, even I went to the registrar to tell me because your lordships had granted Dasti service. Till now, Dasti has not been handed over to me. I even told the registrar also that Dasti was granted by your.
Don't make a complaint like this.
Milord, I'm sorry, but
Don't
I
make a
need.
complaint like this in every case until something is there.
Milord, if Dasti, because your lordship had granted Dasti.
Registrar will come, he will say you have not come.
Milord, your lordship, last time your lordship's order was that to serve.
Unnecessarily. But we'll check and
That those cases are also listed.
my lord. Lord, will affect service, my lord.
And again, otherwise, this discrepancy will remain. Somebody you say will get,
do that.
somebody will remain
For the
pending.
next state of listing, we'll do that, my lord. We'll comply.
Making a case granted. This for hearing date fixed for September to 2 years. Hearing expedited, this for hearing on 18th of September.
Much obliged, madam, much obliged.
In which
Who have filed the implement application?
In 23.31, we have filed the intervention application.
for what?
Notice has been issued.
Who are you?
And on the same, we are
Nothing.
Maybe same footing.
Nothing.
Have you contested before the High Court?
Were you there?
tested before the High Court.
Then be happy.
Then why you have?
They have not challenged our High Court order before this on report.
Then take a plea that they have not challenged our order.
Already notice has been issued on our.
Take benefit of that if they have not challenged.
Milord, in fact, 4 days back, 2 further intervention applications have been filed.
We have been filed. We are not considering.
And once the High Court saying that since SLP is pending, so contempt is not maintained before the High Court. So contempt was dropped before the High Court. So we are before.
You were not there in the writ petition, you said directly filed the contempt. Then?
My lord, they have not challenged our order before.
Lord, what he says is a writ petition filed by them, order is passed.
We have understand you.
Sorry.
Feel
Yeah.
that you don't understand.
No.
You have understand.
Yes, it's all right.
According to him, you have not challenged the order passed in his case.
That I have.
And if in case we find that, then probably you may fail in the others also. You can't be selective in challenging the orders.
No, that is not the case. I'll check it, my lord. I don't think.
Be prepared on that also.
I'll give reply.
लेकिन क्या लिखा? ये गranted. So and so date. In the meantime, how many cases this notice is required to be issued to the LRs? LRs are there. In other batch, no?
Other bad.
That was separated. That was the region. Okay. 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 In the meantime, the secretary of the department shall file an affidavit indicating the fact that how many cases, were filed before the writ court, indicating the details of the person, like the petitioners. And their date of disposal. It we also explain that in how many cases they have not filed SLP challenging the order passed against the individual persons. Full stop. Needful be done within a month. Full stop. This for hearing also and so hearing and responding.
Will your lordship,
Lord, interim order to continue.
Lord,
Hearing order.
will your lordship indicate how many cases they have implemented? Because I have filed a list. I can file an affidavit if your lordship allow me. The list is in compilation.
Senior with folded hand, we have read your pleading.
Okay.
As per that pleading, online, we are not required to pass this order.
Okay.
if we have seen your pleading is specific, we can understand. If you make this pleading before the Supreme Court, what we have to understood, everything is in air.
Then your lordship will give me an opportunity to file additional affidavit giving all this.
There is some limit for everything.
Okay.
This matter is pending for how much time here?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years you could not file anything.
I filed in the compilation. That is the objection.
Is that the way of filing pleadings?
Not.
Then?
That's agreed. 6 years.
Then?
That is why I'm saying can I file?
There is a limit for filing pleadings.
It's all right.
After decision also you file pleading.
No, it's all right, my lord. Yes,
This system is here only. Nowhere the system is there.
Well, permission is sought.
No, nowhere this system is there.
It's all right.
Things are taken so casually.
So I'm find the affidavit and within a month. Okay? This batch of cases for hearing and so on.
The interim order to pay.
Interim order can remain in operation till next.
The letter is progressing on. Become
24 hours seeking a pass.
Sorry.
Item 24 hours seeking a pass on behalf of respond number 2.
On behalf of
Respond number 2 was implemented respond number to CVC.
For R1.